Is this thing on? Am I live? Am I alive? I think so. How could you not be alive down here in Punta Cana at Rio Republico, one of the best resorts in the world? 4 out of 5 stars. This place is absolutely beautiful. I'll show you exactly what's going on here right now. Everybody's all the drunks have left for the day. The sun's going down. And everybody's going home, taking a shower, putting on their nice clothes, and going out to one of the fine dining restaurants that they have here at Rio Republico. And I've been doing the show here this week because they've been nice enough to bring me down here. Just throwing a long shot, a Hail Mary pass, bringing me down here. And I'm down here to let you know that it's okay to leave your house and come down for vacation. They are very, very accommodable here. They're very COVID friendly. They have masks on. They are really, really vigilant about making sure that you are safe, that they are safe. They are just trying to come back, just like every other business in this country. They're kind of this world. Forget about this. I'm not even in my own country. I forget. I don't know. This place is just absolutely beautiful. They are over the top accommodating. They are over the top COVID friendly. I'm here to let you know that it's okay to step out your house and come down to the Dominican Republic at Punta Cana and enjoy yourself. We've all been locked up. It's almost a year. It's coming up on a year since we've been locked up. And it's time to come and enjoy. They got a big water park slide here. The beach is right behind me. It's right there. White sand, blue water, 80 degrees every day, like not a cloud in the sky. And there's other things you can do. There's other activities. I know I sound like I'm giving a commercial, but I just I have to just praise this place. It's amazing. And the fact that they dragged me out of my hole, I was sort of home, depressed, kind of beaten up, just stuck in a circle, sort of almost something out of I can't think of it right now. I was just about to sound smart and I fucking blew it. It's one of those things where you're pushing the boulder up the hill and as soon as you get to the top it breaks open. Aesop Fables. Aesop's Fables. I almost sounded smart. I was this fucking close. Aesop's Fables. It's sort of like I was stuck in an Aesop's Fable, and they pulled me out of the drain I was sort of swirling in, and brought me down here and literally recharged my batteries. It was kind of like someone hit me with the paddles. Clear. Here I am down in Punta Cana. Don't ask me how, but I am, and I'm happy to be here. My first guest tonight is one of the biggest, my favorite. Think about when you're 7 or 8 years old, or maybe 9 or 10 or 12, and that you have your favorite musician, your favorite athlete, your favorite thing where you're oh my God, that person is bigger than life. My guest, when he gets here, I'll explain it, but it was to me, him and his group, then he went solo. He was one of my favorite artists of all times. And I'm lucky to call him a friend. As soon as he taps in, I'll bring him on. I also want to bring up that the Dallas Foundation, Dallas is still struggling, everybody. I was actually talking to some people from Dallas today, and they came down here. They did a Ted Cruz, but they're also not senators. They couldn't take what was going on down there. It was just cold, and nothing was happening. They didn't have heat. They didn't have water. The Dallas Foundation, if you got to do anything good in your life, help Dallas out, because it's time to help them out. The Dallas Mavericks, Lucas, the Dallas Foundation. He's already raised 1.25. It's got to be more than that, because it was 1.25 on Sunday. Now it's Wednesday. So the people of Dallas, they're down there suffering. Not only is it the people and stuff like that, it's also the animals. There's a lot of livestock down there. The price of beef is probably going to go up. I can't imagine how much cattle they must have lost. It's a big part of what's going on, and they need your help. The Dallas Mavericks, it's not just Dallas. It's the whole state of Texas. They got And you can't be mad. Who would have thought something like this would have happened down in Texas? It's sort of it's unheard of, and it's like people say global warming. It's not just is it global warming, or is it just the way the Earth is? Like, do they just patterns change and shit like that? Nobody knows, but they're gonna make you scared, and they're gonna make you want to be scared with COVID and climate change. I won't get into anything like that because I'm not smart enough. But there is a level of control, and we all need to be vigilant and strong. And whatever happens, we need to be there for each other. Because I'm sure Dallas was there when Sandy happened, and Dallas was there when 9/11 happened. And I say Dallas, I mean Texas. I don't mean it just like that. So it's almost, is it 5 o'clock? Oh yeah, it's 6:01 here. It's 5:01 down there. I want to thank everybody that tuned in to AftershockXL Network, Grillos AftershockXL. This is my show. We have a lot of different shows. We have Miss Elegante's World, which, if anybody knows the Howard Stern show, you know who Miss Elegante is. And she, every week, comes through. There's a lot of rabid, hardcore Miss Elegante fans. And I want to say, if any of you listening, I appreciate the love and support that you give to Miss Elegante. It's not easy. Once a week, she's got to come to my apartment, and she delivers an hour's worth of prolific filth, verbose intelligence. I don't know how to explain, but she's quite unique. And there's a whole procedure that everybody doesn't know. I have 2 cats. I have Upgrade and Big Shirley, and she doesn't like cats. So I have to prepare the apartment and everything. Like, there's one little thing offset. It's a catastrophe. She has to walk outside and then come back in. She also smell. If anybody has a grandparent, if you were able to understand, say someone my age, how your grandmother's makeup smelled. They had that old school, like 1940s or 50s makeup, had a specific pungent odor, and that's what the makeup she's wearing. And she wears a lot, like a lot. And she comes to my apartment and basically stinks it the fuck up. It takes about an hour to air out my apartment when she's there. But I'm okay with it. It's all good. And she puts on a great performance. You can go to AftershockXL.com. We have a bunch of new merch for Miss Elegante, and it's selling like crazy. You could also have her call up and abuse you if you want, if that's your thing. There's a lot. Go to AftershockXL and check out the merch and there's a number to call. I wish Noah. I know not. I'm kind of on vacation. My producer Noah's on vacation, and yeah, I just wish I could. Normally Noah would be like putting up some dope ass teleprompter thing, and it's not happening this week. But it's okay. It's a special occasion, and obviously you can tell I'm drawing this out as long as I can because my next guest is so awesome. He's taking a huge break out of his day to come and hook me up. Yesterday was Brian O'Halloran from O'Halloran, from Clerks, Mallrats, and just one of the most smartest, well-informed, talented human beings on the planet. I want to thank him very much for coming on my show yesterday. And so I'll tell you about my day. My day. This is just so amazing. The day consists of, and I'm not an early person. I don't like to get up early. I at home I'll sleep. If I don't have anything to do, if I don't have a purpose, I'll stay in bed till like 12, 1 o'clock. It's pathetic. It's one of the reasons why I'm glad I came down there, because it broke my sleep cycle. But here you get up around 8:30, 9 o'clock. You come down. They already have breakfast out. You get a mimosa, a coffee, and of course you all understand. It's like there's a omelet station. There's anything you want. There's cereal, oatmeal. They have soup. Who has soup for breakfast? But who cares? You're in the Dominican Republic. Anything goes. And you have breakfast, and then you just like come to the pool, and you order a couple of cocktails, and then it's lunch, and then you go have lunch. But they have a lot of different other planned scheduled events. Like, well, there's not scheduled events here. They have a fun thing at the pool. I had the guy on yesterday. I call him the director of fun. They have a bunch of things going. There's always something going on at the pool. But if you want to go horseback riding, do buggy riding, fishing, you want to go to there's different pools. There's cave dwelling. There's there's somebody here that has a big catalog of all these different things, and they book you. They come pick you up. They bring you to the thing. You have fun. You come back, and it's just an amazing experience. And I can't say enough. I'm actually I'm going to try to push them or advance them to the next level, because we have the airfare over Roy McDonald and Noah, who developed, and Noah and Irene, over at Bright Shot, developed the airfare, which is something that you can attach to the air filtration system, which is going to purify every room, wherever you are. And the airfare is, I'm going to try to, it makes sense to have, they have all these different resorts, and they're trying to get people to come down and show them that it's safe. But the airfare is something that, if they attach it to the air filtration system, they can go and say that, advertise that they're not only are they COVID compliant, but they're also purified rooms. So people not only who are scared are going to go, well, they're COVID compliant, and my room is pure. Wow, that's something good. So hopefully with the airfare and everybody out there, you can, if I can put them together, it'd be more fathom. You can fathom more. That's not even the right way to say it. You can come down here and feel even more safer. How about that? And they have a pretty big venue here, and they had kind of like a lame ass magician. I don't want to say lame ass. The guy obviously practiced his craft for a long time, and it wasn't the greatest of magical acts, but only because I'm spoiled, because I have who's kind of gone dark. I haven't been able to find him. I hope he's okay. But the hip hop Houdini, Smooth Dini, is supposed to be having a show on the AftershockXL network, but he sort of disappeared. He was all excited and he was going to do it, but he was a runner-up on America's Got Talent, and you've all seen that and stuff like that. And he, I was thinking, this guy is okay. He's good, but if Smooth came down here, he would rip the place up. And then I'm starting to think, well, not just Smooth. What if I had I know so many people, comedians and acts and bands and stuff like that. If they came down here, let's see. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get this guy to come on. So they can have a theme weekend, for a comedian or an act or a band or a hip hop artist to come down, and they play Friday and Saturday, and then you get to hang out and party with them at the pool or something. Sort of I guess the same idea as they had those rock and roll cruises with Kiss and Rat and all those other things. They can do something like down here. It's really the facility is so big, and there's 6 or 7 pools, and all the pools are empty. And they have a certain amount of percentage they're allowed to have come down here, and they're not even hitting that percentage because people are still scared to come out of their house. And not only that, it's affordable. I got to be honest. You think about how much you might spend for a vacation, pay for the flight, pay for every night at the hotel room, pay for your drinks, pay for your meals, pay to do this, pay to do that. They have pretty good deals that can cover all that, and it's pretty amazing. Can't post comments to some destinations. Whatever. I don't understand that. But I'm hoping this. My guy comes on. Oh, I didn't mean to call you. Sorry. I guess I'm gonna try Facebook and see if anybody's there. Is anybody here? I don't know. Hey, I'm fucking stretching it right now. Stretching it. So I don't know. Noah, help me out here. Am I live? Is something going on? Hey, I'm fucking. Okay, there we go. Right now. Yeah, I'm a little behind. I don't know. Noah, help me out here. Am I live? Is something going on? Wait. Hey, I'm fucking. Okay, there we go. I'm a little behind. Oh my God. Well, you know, it's funny. This is right now called the golden hour. If you're in the movie or film business, the TV business, you're a photographer. This is the best time to shoot. This is the best lighting you could possibly get. And this is like the most desired time to shoot any scene in a movie because of the maybe 25 to 30 minutes you have of this beautiful light. Okay, as you can see. And you know what the funny thing is? It's doing nothing for me. Absolutely nothing. Hey, Felicia, I'm jealous where you are right now. Hey, Felicia Kuhil. The Kuhil family has been a part of my life for a very, very long time. And they're all such awesome, wonderful people. And it's so fun to be a part and share everything with you guys and your family. But what's your Megan? She has, if you're Irish and St. Patty's Day is coming up, Megan, does she have a website that we could promote? Felicia, help Megan out. You want to have all this great Celtic jewelry. Megan Kuhil is out there, and she has some really cool jewelry that if you're Irish, if you like to be Irish, if you like to celebrate being Irish, if you like St. Patrick's Day, if you make it a part of your life and a big deal, Megan, let's get Felicia, let's get Megan a little plug in there. Is he alone? Oh, I wish Serge was here. If I was in the pool, I'd be drowning. So, I just gave away the surprise. Oops. Hold on. It's ETSY. Come on, you got to help your sister out, Felicia. Let's go. Let's get things done. So it's my last night here. I'm dreading coming home. Like I'm not gonna. I'm gonna have a fresh start when I come home. I got a new breath of life sort of thing going on, and I'm gonna feel a lot better and sort of like time to get things moving. I just want to give a big shout out to quantum physics and my old team captain at Hunter College, Brian Mirabella. I've been taking his. I know this sounds weird. I've been taking his breathing courses, and it's sort of really. I know that sounds weird, but breathing, you know, if you do it right, you really, how do I explain? You should breathe through your nose. Let's start that way. It's all about breathing through your nose and controlling your breath. And it's sort of a meditative breathing course. It's really just, it alkalines your body and your blood for an hour a day. And you feel, it kind of gives you a buzz. It's about holding your breath and controlling your breath and concentrating on your breath and breathing through your nose. And Brian, he's actually a certified expert. He was my team captain at Hunter College. So it's on ETSY, Etsy. So if you want to go to Megan Kuhil's website and learn more about, check out her Irish art jewelry, go to Megan Kuhil at Etsy, ETSY, I guess, .com. I don't know what that is. But anything I can help that whole family out with, because they're just amazing family. So, I don't know where my guy is. I'm a little fucking worried. He said he'd do it. He only had 20 minutes, and I was happy with that. Let's see if I can get in touch with him. Sorry for the weird, awkward pause. He said I could do 20 minutes at 4:20, but that was a long time ago. All right, so he said he'd do his best, so I'm going to have to stall a little more. I'm trying to see if anybody, who could I think of to help me stall out? Roy's... I wonder if Roy McDonald could come on and help me out here. Or my cousin Jimmy. That would help. Hold on a second. I'm trying to get someone to jump on. Oh, let's do my cousin Jimmy. Let's see if cousin Jimmy is that's not it. Cousin Jimmy is a huge fan of who's coming on, and it was pretty cool that this is how nice this person that's on here, that's coming on. He, I should have done this a long time ago. So my cousin Jimmy, little white boy from Ohio, was the hugest hip hop fan. Okay. I hope he can come on now. Cousin Jimmy, you might be watching. Look at this. It's golden hour, and I still look like shit. It's horrible. So, cousin Jimmy. I was a fan of the band from being from Brooklyn because the group, the band. I don't know if you want to call them. I don't know which way to call them. They were from Far Rockaway, and I grew up in Canarsie, and Far Rockaway was across the water. And they were sort of like the hometown heroes, considering, from my standpoint, that, I'm like, Far Rockaway, they're right there. And they became huge, huge. And it was like awesome to see somebody from the neighborhood blow up like that. And the fact that, so my cousin Jimmy from Ohio, skinny little white boy, shows up at like 11 years old, and he's like the biggest fan of this hip hop group. Like, he actually turned me on to more hip hop. He was a Public Enemy fan, and of course, he's Wu-Tang all the way. And you didn't realize how much the hip hop community went all the way that far to Ohio. And cousin Jimmy showed up one day at the campground on summer vacation and threw down all this hip hop. And I was like, what? I thought he'd be listening to, like, John Denver or something. But no, there's a huge hip hop community out in Dayton, Ohio. Who put the high in Ohio? Cousin Jimmy did. Anyway, try to get him to come on. Let's see if we can get Roy McDonald to come on. Because I'm dying over here. I can talk, but it's not interesting until someone else comes on. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Oh, Roy McDonald, if you're listening, I'm sending you a link. Come on. I don't know if he'll be able to do it, but Search, you're killing me. All right, so anyway, it's MC Search from the band Third Base and from his solo exploitations. Search, I hope you come on soon because I'm not that interesting. Yeah, I know, Ryan. Thank you. I was supposed to go out with a bang. It looks like I'm going out with a dud. I'm trying, people. I'm desperately trying. So, well, you know what? I can't even leave and come back. If I leave, so you're gonna have to just sit here and wait for Search to come on, because it sucks that bad. So sun's going down. It's beautiful. I could just it's probably more interesting to watch the sun go down than it is to watch me. How's that? It's much better, isn't it? That's straight to Los Angeles right there. West Coast. But I don't know, maybe he's not going to be able to come on. Sorry if I'm disappointing anybody, but I'm going to give him another 5 minutes. But anyway, it's still an awesome end to a week. I just, it's so funny. You get here and you're like, oh, I got so many days ahead of me. And then all of a sudden it's the last night and you're like, how did that fucking happen? Where did the time go? Ooh, what happened? Last night they had, it was like, what they've been doing is I guess there's one main restaurant where you can go and you can basically get fish, chicken, meat, pasta, whatever. And then once a night they change. Another restaurant changes themes. Like the first night it was Italian, the second night was Chinese, and last night was like steakhouse. And I had the most amazing ribeye steak I've ever had in my entire life. I don't know what they did, but ribeye is now my favorite steak to eat. And I'm just getting hungry thinking about it because right now it's about time. Like everybody's getting up to go back, take a shower, and I'm desperately waiting for Search to come on. I feel bad because he's an important guy, and I shouldn't complain, but I may have to wrap it up. So let me see. I'm going to try one more time. About to wrap it up because I got nothing to say. I'm dying. Oh, God. Again, my apologies. This wasn't my intent. I know. At least he got back to me. He always does. Dying is DYING. But I'm pretty good. I kept my pale iron skin pretty protected. And last night, they're not down here. They were supposed to come down. I was gonna say what's up. So there was a guy down here, and you don't know what's happening down this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's got their hustle and shit. And there's one guy that was here, dressed like a fucking pimp. Like, every night I've seen him, he's been like dapper Don, like super dope ass clothes. Like last night he was wearing like a suit jacket that had like gold leaf all over it, and he had like the $2,000 Versace shoes, and he had the headline. He's definitely Dominican, and he had the gold, and he had the like 5 o'clock shadow with the big Gucci sunglasses, and he looked like Pimp Daddy. And I was like, somebody at the bar was like asking, who's that guy? And I was like, he's probably like a pimp. He probably runs game down here. He probably got girls or whatever. I'm just thinking, like, that's the way I'm thinking, just the way he dressed. So I was like, I had enough last night. I just I had a couple of drinks, and I just wanted to go back to my room. And I got up to my room, and then it was like, I want to go down and get some water, like bottles of water downstairs. And I'm coming out of my room as this guy's coming out of his room. And I was like, so we kind of like met in the middle, and I was like, yo, what's your story, bro? Like, what are you, like, pimp down here? And in his hand, he had a little box and a big, like, present. He goes, oh my God, I'm going to propose to my girlfriend. I'm so nervous. And I was like, you ain't a pimp? And he's like, no, I just like to dress nice. And he literally, I was like, all right, come on, bro, I got you. And I like put my arm around him, and we went down to the, I don't know, I could probably play it on my phone a little bit. You can watch. He proposed to his girlfriend, and maybe I'll use that as a little bit of a stall, but it was nice to be part of him proposing to his girlfriend. So I'll use this as a little stall. Hold on. Email me the StreamYard. Okay, hold on. All right, search is coming on. Hold on. Copy text. Okay, here we go. All right. To info, blah, blah, blah. Now I got to go back. Copy this text. Roy. Copy this text. Go back. Send it to search. No! Paste. There we go. Hopefully it'll be on. So, in the interim, this guy, I got to film him proposing to his girlfriend last night. Hold on. It's so nice. See how he looks like a pimp? I'm such an instigator. Oh, you mother father Chinese dentist. God damn it. Sorry, people. Our guest is going to be on any minute. I don't know why I can't fast forward. That's weird. Anyway, well, that's it. Our guest should be coming on. Hopefully, that'll be that. One beautiful sunset. One last time. Oh, here come the bugs. But white sand beaches down here in Rio Republico in the Punta Cana. So it's going to be worth the wait. Oh, my back is killing me. Oh, and I need a cocktail. They shut the bar down. No mojito para mí. Ahora, it's another weird thing. I don't speak Spanish. I know un poquito. But the thing is, when you start coming down here, you start remembering all the little things that you know, and then using it in context. Because a lot of people don't speak Spanish, so basically the extent of my Spanish is mucho trabajo, un poco de dinero, no chocha, domi e hielo, mucho baracho viejo. So it's very very limited, and I've been using it just little verbs and adjectives and nouns. I wish I would have understood, like if they if they had like conjunction junction. Uh, if they taught me like Schoolhouse Rocks, I would be like a Rhodes Scholar. But they don't do that down, in school. They teach you like in a weird way where they don't explain. I didn't, I wish I understood a little more language. It was just like basically memorize this, memorize that. They don't explain like conversations and how to talk, and it's a whole nother different story. Oh yes, I'm dying over here.
Dude, well, yo, I mean,
Put
with
your
all due
microphone
respect,
on. And now, everybody, MC Search.
I'm on. Like,
Oh, it says
you
still
know,
off. It's not me.
it's not me either.
You got to put your microphone on.
My mic is on.
Oh, come on. Noah, are you there? Hold on a sec. Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. I'm not even drunk, bro.
Jeez, I hope not.
Yeah, you give it to me, bro. I deserve it.
No, it's all good. I'm just saying, yo, Grillo, I'm with you. You can't fucking text me at like, whatever time and be like, yo, jump on. I'm like, I'm doing the best I can, bro. But I'm
No,
here with
I
you
know.
now.
It's much appreciated. My problem is I'm talking about the ants walking on the floor because I got nothing.
Well, let me tell you something. It shows in how many people are in your fucking show right now, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well, they're all here now because you're here.
no, trust me, nobody's here. Anyway, how are you, Grillo? How nobody? We're having a one-on-one conversation.
Yeah.
Trust me, no one's fucking in this room right now.
Yeah.
How are you, bro? How's DR?
DR is 100% absolutely beautiful. Look at that sunset, bro.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, they flew me down here because they were just like they're trying to drum up business. I showed nobody.
Who's they? First of all, who's
Well,
they? Don't talk about people general. Like
There's
I'm supposed
somebody.
to know who they are.
There's somebody in the company, bro. That
What
I know.
company? What?
Rio Republico. Rio owns a bunch of RIU. They own a bunch of resorts all over the world.
Okay, that's all. I
Yeah,
just need to know who the fuck you're talking about. They,
Yeah.
like the Illuminati, like they're gonna hop out of my closet and point at me like this.
Yeah, if they haven't already.
Right, exactly. Well, that's good. I'm glad. Enjoy. Is your wife with you? Is she with you?
No wife. I'm telling. That's kind of why I'm kind of down here, man. Like, my ex-wife was a huge fan of yours. And we both were like, we loved all your, especially your solo shit. We used to drive around in the car and kick them in the grill and stuff like that. Like that was our shit. And we're still very good friends, and she's definitely going to be listening and appreciating you being here. But I kind of got like dumped by my new ex-girlfriend. I don't want to even call her my ex-girlfriend, but I'm a jerk. I'm an idiot. I'm not the best person in the world, and she had enough of me, and I had to eat a bunch of crap. And I was sitting in the house for 2 weeks, kind of like just reeling from thinking about how wrong I was on so many different levels. And my buddy was like, "Joe, I'll talk to my friend, and you want to come down here and do a couple of shows?" And I was like, yeah, and thank God I did, because it kind of got me out of that circle. You're chasing your tail, not being able to think outside the box anymore. And I needed to break the cycle, and I did. And thank God for this place, because I needed it.
Well, if you meet any girls in Dominican Republic, please make sure you check their ID.
Yeah, and check your back pocket.
I don't care about the back pocket.
Yeah.
Whatever's in your back pocket can be replaced.
Yeah.
Check your ID, because they love to throw blanquitos in jail for touching girls under 18.
Oh,
so
really?
Be careful, man.
Well, coming from where we both did, the Dominican girls were the top of the line, man. I don't know. Going up?
No,
really?
Maybe for you, Puerto Rican girls, man.
Puerto Ricans? Dominicans?
Girls.
Okay.
No, Puerto Rican girls. There's
Speaking of your wife, how's Chantel? She good?
Wife is good. Kids are good. Everybody is healthy and happy. All above ground. All COVID free. Thank goodness.
Knock wood.
Yeah, thank goodness, man. So it's just been it's been a blessing upon blessings.
Yeah. Are you been staying locked down? Or you venturing out? What you got going on?
No, I've been here, been focused on the podcast, focused on finishing our first season of the Did I Ever Tell You the One About podcast. We have a whole season. The first season, the premiere season is Did I Ever Tell You the One About Big Daddy Kane.
Oh, so I'm the Big Daddy Kane.
Yep. So we do the whole season of him from being a stick-up kid in Brooklyn into Madonna's sex book. So
yeah,
9 episodes. It's amazing. It's an immersive sound design. So that'll be out the first week of May.
Okay.
So we got that, and then we got Serge Says podcast that officially got picked up by Sony this week. So all the shows are being kind of transferred over. My YouTube channel is becoming a Sony YouTube channel, so all that is dope. We got some other podcasts we're working on, so I'm excited about that. But losing MF Doom at the beginning of the year was not easy. And then his mom passed 3 weeks later. That was not easy.
You're talking about Zev Love?
Zev Love.
Yeah, my condolences, by the way. I know it's a Zev Love X. I knew you were hurting from that. I could tell. You were like, please just leave me alone. I need to. It took
a couple of weeks to really talk about him, and again, I don't talk about. I don't know who Doom was. I don't know the guy behind the mask. I only know who Zev Love X was, and my friend from Long Beach. So there's actually right now there is a petition to get his block renamed KMD MF Doom Boulevard.
Nice.
So I'm passing that around. So if you go to my Instagram and sign the petition, we're hoping to get that done.
I'm be more than glad to get. I know a bunch of people that are fans of yours. I'd be more than glad to jump on that. You know that.
So that's really been my life. That's what I've been doing. That's what I've been working on, and spending a lot of time on Clubhouse. Got a nice little thing on Clubhouse going on. So I feel really blessed, man. Everything's good. Travel, not so much.
Yeah.
Not trying to go anywhere. I'm trying to stay low key. The biggest mistake I made, my wife and I, we bought a house in August, a fixer-upper. That was a mistake.
Really?
Should have bought a move-in house. Should have bought a house turnkey. No, we're going to fix it up the way we want to.
This is kind of funny. You know who you need to call to help you out? Who does that? Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, I don't know if I got some really good people, but I don't think Ice is going to be one of them that's going to be contacting and looking out for my crib. He might put fucking termites in the walls to spite me. But
you were pretty hard on him back in the day, which was funny as fuck.
He was fake as fuck.
He got his ass hung out by his ankles outside a balcony. He got square.
It's not my fault. I ain't got anything to do with it. But yeah, no, everything, besides that, bro, everything's really been amazing. Things have been great. Everything's kind of been working.
Let me ask you a question now. The way my brain works is now they brought me down here really just to help me out and shit like that. I see more of me trying to help them book packages or stuff. They got a really dope ass stage here with about 300-400 seats. Now, would you ever think about coming out and maybe doing a little show for the weekend down in
only if I could bring my friends like Kane, Chubb Rock, Special Ed.
What if we did a whole hip hop thing, man? Would you guys be down to do something like that?
I would.
All right, let me work on that, man, because because you know what happens? The first night I was dog ass tired. You ever been on a plane where you go out for 40 minutes and we're going back to New York. There's a malfunction in the plane. And that happened to me on Sunday. So I was supposed to be here at 1 o'clock. I got here at 6 o'clock. So I basically ate something, had a couple of drinks, and I went home. But every night at 9 o'clock, they have a performance. So the first night I went out, and they had this magician. And he was like, okay, you might want to have him at your bar mitzvah, but, and so, but I have my boy, Smooth Dini, the hip-hop magician, who was on AGT, and I'm like, what if I got Smooth down here? What if I got, a couple of all those high-end comedians I know, like a Jim Florentine, or not Artie because he's on DL, but to come down here and do a comedy weekend. Why don't I book talent down here? You know what I'm saying? So if we got like someone like you and Kane and MC Light to do like a big hip hop show down here, yo, man, you know, they get a special package. You come down, you come down on a Wednesday, you leave on a Sunday, all inclusive, and they get to quote unquote hang out with you, you know, and whatever, you know, and wherever you want. But and then at 9 o'clock, you guys blow it up until 11. There ain't no rules as far as, you know, shit going on down here. And they got a huge facility down here, man. And they're at a tiny percentage of their full capacity. And I spoke to the GM down here, and they were closed for a year. So they're struggling.
Yeah. Well, so, I will tell you, the only challenge I think there is with stuff like that is that those guys want the artists to come down, and because they put you up and they feed you, they don't want to pay you. That's not happening.
Well, no, of course not. No. Listen, that's all that, you know, there's a rider involved and all that shit. You know, obviously on both ends, there's got to be a little give and take. But for you to come down here and get some money and keep it simple and yet bring people in here, and then maybe you get a percentage of the amount of people that on the back door that, you know, came specifically to come down to see you guys, that's probably where the money's at anyway.
Nah, not really. A lot of people are afraid to get on planes, and a lot of people are afraid to go overseas. But look, I'm not saying it's not a good idea and it's not worth having the conversation. I'm just saying it's not as simple as, hey, can, you know, da 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 da.
I don't.
It's definitely a challenge, and definitely when you're talking about the Dominican Republic, you know, you're talking about a whole other country.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm not saying no. I'm just saying we should talk about it.
Okay,
you know,
all right. Well, I got the corporate office's email. I gotta. There's a whole other thing because, you know, my other company, Bright Shot, has this new thing called Airfare, where it's a big unit that filtrates air and purifies everything that goes through it.
I know all about that.
I'm trying to maybe hook them up here, where you can not only they're so COVID compliant down here. That the next selling point is the fact that not only are everybody's wearing masks, everybody's washing their hands, everybody's safe distancing, but the rooms are pure. The air in the room that you go into is a purified room. Right. So, you know, that's the next level, but it's one step at a time. And, you know, again, I was sitting there chasing my tail in my apartment in Manhattan, and now I came down here and I'm a fucking explosion of ideas.
Good. Well, listen, you should enjoy yourself. You should maybe find your next 21-year-old wife. You should
I'm still chasing that girl, man. I don't know. She did something to me, man. I don't know what to do.
Then you know what? Then you fix yourself. If you fix yourself,
I gotta fix myself. The
relationship will follow, but you can't tell her that you're gonna change and you're gonna be different. You're gonna be this, and then you're not.
No, I gotta do it myself. Yeah, exactly.
Change first, and then the relationship comes after.
All right, so I definitely got to go. I got to just two real quick things. I got my buddy, my other sponsor is Street Spot Me. You know you're from New York. What's it like trying to find a parking spot?
Come on, man.
No, you know it's how many times you got into a fall down brawl trying to get a spot with?
I never got into a fall down brawl, but I mean, I would always. It would tick me off where I had to park in a parking lot. Like, you're in New York. You want to park for free on the spot. It's very difficult.
Well, my boy got the Street Spot Me app. It's on the Apple Play Store. So basically, you get the spot. Just say you want a spot. You go, I want to pay $6. This is where I am, and it pings you. Like, I'm talking about the GPS thing on this. It's like a nose hair, and then then someone else is right there, and they're like, I'm getting out. So you pay $6 to get that spot. So now when you're leaving, you go, I'm leaving. And now you're leaving, and someone else goes, I want that spot. You get $4 back. So for $2,
you wait for that person.
Yeah. So for $2, yeah. And it's like,
what if
I'm
that
right here.
person's in fucking Brooklyn, and it takes them an hour to get to where you're at? Do I gotta fucking stand around? Do I get a bonus for standing around? Do I get another fucking 4 plus 40?
No.
What the fuck happens if the guy says, hey, I want that spot, but I got a show at fucking 10:30? I'm like, motherfucker, it's 7:30.
You get ovation.
You wait till 10:30? Your fucking reservation? The fucking wrong with you? 600, motherfucker. Yeah, 400 plus 540 in penalties, motherfucker. 600.
Yo, no, you get a free vacation to Rio Republica and Punta Cana.
I love that. That
No,
makes more sense to me.
no. It's basically it's where you are. That my
Right.
friend Chris Munger stayed up night after night after night dealing with the technology. They finally got it down to a pinpoint accuracy for where you are and the person who needs the spot, and when you need the spot, and it's sort of just a shared, like, okay, I got. So like if you're in the Walmart parking lot and you're driving around and around and you see that, oh shit, that person just left, and you go over there and you miss it. Oh, that person just left, you go over there and you miss it. It's like someone in that parking lot, it's going, I'm leaving, and you see exactly where they are, and you go and you swap the spot out. You get $4 back and $2 and no headache.
Amazing.
So that's a street spot. I mean, an airfare. I've been talking about them all night, but that's going down. And big thing. It's I want to make sure I say this right. You see what's going on in Texas, right?
Yes.
So they got there's a lot of charity things going on, and specifically, I'm friends with someone that's friends with someone with the Mavericks, and they are, I think it's the Dallas Foundation. They're taking donations for everybody in Dallas, and it's let me see, I'll show you right now. It's the Dallas Foundation. That's where you donate. Lucas, you're a basketball fan, right? So I'm not, but Lucas from the Mavericks started the Dallas Foundation, and his his whole organization.
Luka Doncic.
Oh, Luka, I'm so bad. I don't follow basketball.
Terrible human being right now. Luka Doncic, who's probably could be the next LeBron James of the NBA, but who knows? What do you know? Luka
My
Doncic,
bad.
Luka Brazzi, whatever. Anyway, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm the whitest person in the world. I never played basketball in my life.
Are you serious?
I
do. You grew up in New York. You never touched a basketball?
Well, we did. I just wasn't good at it, Basically,
no. You said I never played basketball in my life.
No. There's the game of basketball, the strategic game of basketball, passing, blocking, all that. You know what we played? We played in my neighbor's backyard, and we beat the living shit out of each other.
Right.
There was no fouls. There was no boundaries. We played horse, but it wasn't the strategic chess game of basketball. I don't understand that.
So Luka Doncic has done he got this thing called the Dallas Foundation. Where he's raising money. Okay.
Yes. And
how do you give money to the Dallas Foundation?
You go to the DallasFoundation.com and you can go and you can help them out. I'm glad someone's in charge here, Serge.
Yeah. Somebody listen. I put you up on StreamYard. I got to teach you how to fucking work.
No, you got to teach me how to put headphones on.
Anyway, it's always a pleasure to see you.
Yo. I was saying before you came on, I was like, it's such, I was like, when you're 12, 14 years old and you have someone that you love as an artist or something like that, and you're like, oh my God, they're like the coolest people in the world. The fact that you grow old and you become actually friends with them, and I do consider you a friend, brother, and I know that it's an honor and a privilege. If you told 14-year-old me that I'd be sitting there talking to you like this, I would have told you to go fuck yourself. You're lying.
Well, I'm glad you're in a good headspace. I'm glad you're enjoying the Dominican. Enjoy it. Please check ID. Please have a good time. Just work on yourself, bro.
I am
an amazing woman. She's an amazing woman. She dances her ass off. She loves without any reservation. You lost a real one. Work on yourself. Get her back.
Yeah, I do. I got to work on myself. You're 100% correct. And, it's a complicated situation, but I'll do my best. I'm here for a reason. I didn't think I would be here this time last week. You know what I'm saying? And it happened so fast, and the universe made it happen. Like universe brought me here by its good graces. And then when I came down here, the ideas started to spark. And then, I was telling the couple that I was sitting at the pool with them, like, showing them the video of them getting engaged last night. They're fans of yours, by the way. Like this, I was telling the dude looked like a pimp. He had this fucking gold leaf jacket, and he had the fucking hair on. He was all cut up, nice. And somebody asked me, they were like, "Who is that guy?" I was like, "Oh, he's probably a pimp running game down here, something like that," because he had that look. Right. And then I come out my room, and he's coming out his room, and I go, "Yo, what's your game, bro?" He goes, and he had a ring box. And he had a gift, and he's like, "I'm about to propose to my girl, yo." And he's shaking. I goes, "I'm so nervous." So I went, I got you. And I grabbed him, and we went down, and I filmed it. and he got down on his knee in front of like 200 people, and it was a real nice thing. And I was sitting at the pool with him, and I was like, and I was the only one that recorded it. They didn't have any like thing going on, and he was like, I sent it to him. He's like, thank you. I got to show my kids this. It's all because of you. And I was like, yo, there's a reason the universe brought me down here for more than one reason. It was like for me and to do that for you. You know what I'm saying? And I thank the universe for that. This is my church right now, right here.
Oh, I'm glad. Enjoy your church.
Yeah.
Be
Peace.
well and be healthy.
Yes.
And have a good time, bro.
Thank you so much for coming on. I love you, brother.
Love you too.
Cool. There you have it. Sorry for the wait, the delay. MC Search is so nice. One of the coolest people in the business. I got to work on making some shit happen down here because the place is too beautiful. I want to give a big shout out to my boy Alfie over at Sterling Assault. Look at those fucking rings. I wear them every day. Although this guy right here, he's a little slippery. He pops off every now and again. I keep losing him, but he keeps turning up. So I came here and I found them in my bag, and I was so happy. It was another fucking reason why the universe brought me down here. The sun's going down, the food is on fire, and I'm going to go take a shower because I am fucking so gross right now. Sweat and suntan lotion are disgusting. And I need a cocktail. So on that, I want to thank you. My last night here at Rio Republico in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. Unbelievable. It was such a great time. Thank you all for staying here and talking to me all day or whatever. I'm sorry about the long stretched out wait. But it's been a pleasure being down here, and I'll have something set up next week. Something we got Miss Elegante, we got Coffee and Conspiracy Theories with Jesse Nash. We're gonna have another Jennifer Flowers show. So we got the network going. Everything's cool. The universe brought Grillo to the Dominican Republic so he could find a ring he left in his bag. Fuck yeah, it did. Oh yeah. So I was on The Sopranos, Ryan, but seriously, it was one of many things. Sometimes the little things in life, Ryan, mean a lot, and that it means a lot for me to find that ring. And on my way down here, I also found my favorite knife. So my favorite knife, my favorite ring, now my new favorite place. We got this going on. I want to thank everybody. Noah, great job. I appreciate everything you've done for me. Hope you're having fun on your vacation, which I didn't mean to make it not a vacation, but you did a great job, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate the sponsors, Airfare, Street Spot Me, Sterling Assault, F Sharp Tax Management, all the people that make my life a little easier. Thank you very much, and I'm going to go and have dinner. Everybody, peace out. I love you.